じゃあやっていきます。待ちあれあれちょっと待って、なんか OBS の調子が良くないな。
Reach for my hand, I'll soar away into the dawn. I wish I could stay here and cherish hearts in peaceful days.
まあいや、やってこう。とりあえずまず支援だけ。あ、なんか結構増えてる。コニーとユーリ。
Remember when you mentioned briefly that you'd been in conference with some nobles?
いくつかの貴族に話をつけてくれるの。なんだっけ。いつか貴族に話をつけて、話の場を設けてくれることを約束したのを覚えてますか？
Did the topic of conversation happen to be me?
あれは私の
I haven't the foggiest idea what you're talking about.
Don't be coy with me. I recently received an offer of support from Count Karen.
何？カロン教？最近カロンコ教からの支援があった。
Bravo! Your dream of restoring your house is that much closer now, isn't it?
We shall see. My response is on hold until I could confirm something first. You sound as befuddled as I feel. These are events you set in motion, are they not? I want only the truth from you. Lie to me and you shall be incinerated.
あれ、嘘をおっしゃいかもしかして。
That doesn't leave me much wiggle room, does it? All right, I'll tell you. So yeah, I might have been negotiating with some nobles. Maybe. Possibly.
You do recall that I have nothing I can offer you in return, yes?
Of course I know that. I just did what I needed to get what I wanted. Like always.
Explain.
All my life, I've known how to angle to get everything I've ever wanted. Money, social standing, the whole kit and caboodle. See? That's how the savage mockingbird lives. Ever since I was a kid, it's how I've done things.
What does that have to do with... Wait, are you admitting to being the savage mockingbird?
And I find myself wanting in on this house of yours. The one you've yet to rebuild.
What? No, wait. You haven't yet answered my question about the savage...
Preened as this bird might be, his only home is a dark, wet back alley. As long as I'm me, nothing can change that. So I figured, if I could leave that home of mine and live simply as Yuri, even if only for a while, you know, I might like somewhere proper to return to. Somewhere cozy. Comfy, even. Better than House Row, where last I left from.
I'm not sure what you're insinuating here.
I'll get your house back for you. And I only ask for one thing as payment. Once House Nouvelle is back in good standing, I want a home there.
You mean you wish to join House Nouvelle? But the only way to do that...
Marriage. Bingo. Quick, easy, simple.
You and I. Spouses.
You heard me. It's a fine enough trade. What's the problem?
I mentioned nothing about a problem. Where did you get that notion? I've always found you very useful, though I could do with less, much less of your back talk.
I suppose Milady doesn't want a rogue for a husband. Can't handle all that is Yuri,
No, but there is a procedure to this sort of thing. How can you join my house when I have none?
What? You want to do things in order? How boring. I suppose we'll be lovers for now.
You mock me! You mock me and I will not have it!
Me? Mock? I'm being sincere. I'd never live out another dull day with you by my side.
多分モックは冗談って意味だろ
You mock me! You mock me and I will not have it!
シンシアが多分真剣とかそんな意味だったはずだ
That is my only fear. A life spent by your side may be more taxing than I could stand.
Seeing you so flustered provides endless entertainment.
トリックスターの格好あんまりかっこよくないなバルタとコニー
Yeah! Come at me!
Balthus, you mustn't draw the enemy in so. Pray do not sacrifice yourself on my account.
Enough of that. Just watch my back like we planned.
1,000 pardons, then.
Whew, it's been a while since we had such a close fight. How you holding up? You didn't seem like your heart was really in it this time.
I had some difficulty knowing the torment our enemy was going through.
罪かトーメン
Bad enough to fall in combat, but to be felled by one so base as I.
Oh, if they regret anything, it's that you're worried about their humiliating defeat. Ego burn right there. You know, it wasn't so bad fighting at your side. We make a pretty good team, you and I.
ああ戦うのが苦手って言ってんのか
It is because you have the courage to face your enemies head on, leaving your flanks unguarded. And the generosity to allow less skilled fighters the glory of dispatching foes who take the bait. Every aspect of your tactics is a reflection of your incomparable virtue.
You have a way of understanding a situation, but also twisting it all up in your head. Impressive, really. The unrivaled king of grappling himself, that'd be me, trusted you enough to watch his back. Can't you just be proud and leave it at that?
The nickname is a difficult one to respect, though the man inhabiting it is more than worthy. If what I have said today has offended, which I would not doubt, then accept my humblest apologies.
You really are something else, you know that? I like your style, pal. I could see us teaming up as mercenaries and wandering from battlefield to battlefield. Admit it, that would be a grand old time, don't you think?
It would depend on the circumstances. Might I impose on you to come with me?
Right, there's always... Wait, what? Okay, we're here. Care to explain?
Must you make a mockery of everything? I have my own dream to pursue, not this twaddle. You assume I'd abandon the restoration of House Nouvelle to become a vagrant? Are you mad? Even among your fabled transgressions, this goes beyond the pale.
Definitely a fair weather friend, that one.
これで A になるか。スリルヒルダ。
Hi, Cyril. Starting to clean, huh?
Hilda?
Personally, I'm all worn out from carrying water and fodder for the horses. I'm going to rest here a sec.
Whoa, tired? Water? Horses? Are you saying you did work all by yourself?
What else was I supposed to do? You weren't here to help.
Okay, I get it. You did the work because you couldn't find nobody else to do it for you.
I was waiting for you. Because look.
A letter?
I told you I'm always getting letters from my brother. I wrote about you in a couple of mine.
You're talking about me behind my back? Honestly, you're so...
We didn't say anything bad. In fact, well, listen up. Here's what my brother wrote. Be he Almiran or no, any young man with compassion and good conduct is worthy of respect. Character is what really matters, not the place of one's birth.
Huh, that's pretty nice. Especially since it was from a noble who battles Almirans.
バルミーラ人と戦ってた貴族からってのがいいって言ってんのかな。
Right? He's a funny one, but for the first time, I really respect him. So thoughtful and tolerant.
That letter makes me happy. A lot of people look down on me just because I'm Almiran. So, you know, it's nice to hear somebody accept me as just another person.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean? I've accepted you from the start. I mean, you're so helpful. You do everything I ask.
That's not acceptance. That's relying on somebody else to do your work.
他の誰かを頼ってるんだ。
What you ought to do is be a grown-up who your brother doesn't need to worry about so much.
あなたがしなくちゃいけないことは成長する。ふう。ああ、心配しなくてもいいように成長するって言
I'm
ってる。
plenty grown up. I just brought food and water for the horses, all on my own.
Being proud of doing what you're supposed to be doing just means you're lazy the rest of the time.
Hmm? 単に君が怠け者って言って
Though, I gotta admit, being relied on is kinda nice.
頼ることはちょっと素晴らしい。
In that case, from now on, I'll rely on you even more. Let's see. First, I need you to...
Well, time to get back to work.
Hey, hold up!
ヒルダ、このパターン多いな。カスパルもそうじゃなかったっけ。スリルとリッシー。
Hey, Lysithia. I'm glad I found you.
What's up, Cyril?
Could you read something for me again?
Looks like it's another shopping list. I'm happy to help you out. Did you try looking it over yourself yet?
What's the use? I told you I can't read.
Have a look here. Any of these letters look familiar?
Huh? This one? Was that apples? So it says 3 apples?
Yes, you got it! See? You can do it!
I wonder if there's anything else I can recognize. Let's see.
It's clear you've got a sharp memory. If you apply yourself, you'll be reading in no time. Reading is such an important skill. Once you learn, you won't forget.
一度習ったことは忘れないでね。
And I won't be around to read things for you forever.
Lysithia?
Anyway, don't you enjoy learning? It seems like you haven't even thought of trying prior to this. Do you simply not have time for it?
Until now, I never thought about how to learn. And since I was hiding it, I never asked anybody. But right now, I feel like I'd be happy to live like this for a little bit longer.
It seems like a hassle at this point not to learn, so you may as well start putting in the work.
Well, I like having you read things to me.
You do?
Yeah. You always seem happy when I ask you to read things. And when you're happy, you smile. I think you're pretty when you smile. I bet you everyone tells you that though, huh?
As a matter of fact, they haven't. Stop
あれ、リ
messing
ッ
with
シーの
me.
この表情。リッシーのこの表情、あんまり見たことないな。
Hang on a second. Am I the only one who's seen you make that face? Is that why nobody's told you?
Excuse you? I mean, honestly.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go take care of this errand for the professor. I'll see you later, Lysithia.
それらライスやって言うんだ。
Don't expect me to read for you again. And, just take care of yourself, will you?
あんまり当てにしない。自分自身でやるのよ。いいね。なんか B みたいな内容だったの。レオニー、ナーツ。これでラストかな。
Hey, Ignatz. Drawing again?
I am. I suppose that's rather irresponsible, as we're in the midst of a war. But ever since we last spoke, I felt keen to pursue my artistic aspirations.
Like I said, it's your calling. Don't feel bad about it.
All right, I'll try to embrace it. And you, are you practicing archery today?
弓の練習会？
More just double checking this bowstring. I want to make sure it's ready for the next battle.
Okay. Well, let's both do our best.
That's the spirit. Does that mean you finally accepted that you're an artist?
I'll try to discuss it with my parents after the war. There's little demand for knights in peacetime. In fact, painting might be a more reliable way for me to support my family. I'll try to persuade them with arguments along those lines.
Good point. I'm glad you've got some confidence.
Come to think of it, Leonie, what will you do when the war is over?
戦争終わったらどうしますか？
Me? I'm going to become a top-tier mercenary.
A mercenary in peacetime?
平和の時の傭兵ですか？
Even after the war's over, there'll be plenty of work for me to do before peace really takes hold.
ん？戦争が終わったとしても、ちょっとぐらいあるでしょ。To do。平和を戻すって言ってるのか、これ。
I'll pay what I owe my village back, with interest. After that, I don't know. Never thought about it.
戦争借りがあるんだ。 借りを返すって言ってんのか。戦争の後のことはわからない。考えたこともない。
I'm sure you can do whatever you put your mind to.
Hardly. Lots of options just don't suit me. I mean, could you imagine me as a songstress?
レオニーは多芸でもない。自分が歌姫になるのを想像でもできるかって言って
But yeah, I don't know. Once I paid off my debts, I guess I'll just have to find something new.
何か新しい。
I don't think there's any rush. You can travel and relax and think about it.
Travel, huh? There's an idea. Want to come with?
Huh? Me?
Sure. You were really excited about different styles across the world, weren't you? Don't you want more of that? Maybe even see the sky in a new shade.
Yes, I suppose I do. I'd like to see the whole world.
If your parents object, we'll just say I kidnapped you. Actually, feel free to say that even if you go alone.
Oh no, I want us to see the world together. Your presence makes every landscape more beautiful.
Hey, hold on. What's this all of a sudden?
何を言い出すんだよ。
Oh, that's not what I meant.
特にいいんだね。
You're hilarious, Ignatz. There's never a dull moment with you around.
A プラだったんだ。マリアンヌ、意外。
Is that Raphael?
Yeah, I get it. But you can't be so picky. You need some meat in your diet. I don't know if you can eat human food, but bug meat might be good for you.
肉をダイエットが必要な。食べれるかどうかわからないけど。ダイエット？日本語のダイエットと英語のダイエットって意味が違うのかな？
That's right. You need to eat plenty of bug meat if you want to get big and strong like me. No more sweets for you.
What? He's talking to a bird?
Huh? Is someone there? Oh, Marianne! You're right on time. This little birdie was telling me that he misses you. And, oh! Aw, it flew off.
It appears so.
Why do you think birds fly away when there's more than one person around?
なんで鳥は飛んでっちゃうのか。誰かが来た。
Birds never seem to stay put unless I'm alone.
Birds are very cautious creatures. They tend to fly away when they're startled.
カオシオス、経験値が強いっていうか。
You mean they're afraid of loud noises? Oops, that was probably too loud for the birds. Come on, Raphael. Keep it down. How's this? Do you think we'd be able to talk to birds together like this? I still haven't met a bird that can speak human. I was hoping you could introduce me.
Huh? I thought you were just talking to one.
I was mostly talking at him, not to him. He just said chirp chirp and stuff like that. I had no idea what he was talking about. I don't think he understood me either.
鳥も理解できてると思ってる。
Marianne, you always know which birds understand what you're saying, right? Next time you find a bird who understands you, I hope you let me know so I can join the conversation.
Now what am I supposed to do?
あ、これどうしようって言ってんのか。What I am supposed. なんて言えばいい？何を提案すればいいのか、なんて言えばいいのか、どうしよう。なるほど。 マリアンヌ・ダーヒル。マリアンヌもこれで最後か。ローレンツ・ラファエルはこれ以上はいかねえだろ。
Hilda? I wanted to thank you for helping me in the infirmary. I brought you these pastries.
Ooh, thanks. I'll put some tea on. Have a seat.
That sounds lovely. But I also wanted to apologize for always causing you such trouble.
It's no trouble. No trouble at all. Everything tastes better with friends, don't you think? I give you help, you give me sweets, we have a little tea party. It's a good arrangement, I'd say. I'm used to it now, so if it changed suddenly, I would feel disoriented.
I suppose if you're enjoying yourself, then it can't be that bad.
Sure. You don't seem to mind listening while I gab, so I'm enjoying myself plenty. But do let me know if I'm too boring.
No, you're not boring at all. In fact, you're, very good at talking. You're also good with your hands. You can clean and organize better than almost anyone. I envy you.
Oh, stop. I'm blushing. I'm not as great as all that.
何でもできるわけではない。
We're both a lot different on the inside than we look on the outside. Don't you think?
How do you mean?
私たちはとっても違ってる。
People who see you think you're so proper, but you're actually clumsy. That's why I help you, because there are some things you just can't do.
I'm sorry you always have to clean up after me.
I didn't say I hated it. In fact, you've taught me a few new techniques I can use to persuade people.
教えてくれる新しいテクニック。
Maybe I'll start imitating you a little bit. I'll do the Marianne. That sheepish, sorry, and those quavering downcast eyes. But that might not work as well for me. People would probably assume that I'd hit my head.
ああ。私は頭を打ったと思われるか。
Oh, well.
Aw, Marianne laughing at me. So rude and yet so adorable.
I'm so sorry. I just can't help it. When I imagine you doing those things, I...
Yeah. It's rather un-Hilda-like, I'll admit. Okay, that's enough laughing.
I'm so sorry.
あ、これ笑いすぎって言ってんのが十分。ヒルダはそんな、ヒルダちゃんはそんなんじゃない。
Hey, are you alright? That tea's hot, Marianne. Be careful.
Yes. Oh, ouch, hot.
Come on, what did I just say?
I know, I'm sorry. Ow, hot.
Oh boy, a real steady hand, that Marianne. It's nice to see her laugh. Sure, she was laughing at me, but how can I get mad when she looks so dang cute?
よし、全員の試合見たから。ちょっと、一旦正義だな。これじゃハイヤーする余裕あるのか。あ、これ幕いるか。これどっちかっていうと星のポニーなんだよな。連冠魔はクソダコなんで。ゴールデンギアアーチャーズ。 せめてね。せめて異性射撃を持ってきてほしかった、こっちは。ポイズンタクティック。これをつけて嬉しいの誰だよ。守備プラス4点。ちょっとディフェンスして。あ、すげえ、400ゴールド手に入る。小児ももういい。使うやつだな。ヌーベルちゃん売っても意味ねえかな。ウォールピース。あー、パルミラ傭兵団か。まあ、回避多分10くらいまでは伸びるんだろうな。同盟の技のクソガボ。同盟賢者だ。まあ、リッシーだって。あ、8か。あれ、マクエルも8だよね、確か。あれ、でもマクエルってそこから伸びんだっけ。ああ、8から伸びんのか。ただリッシーにな。もうマリアンの外伝が終わった以上、集団ファイヤーする出番もうないだろうし。エドマンド騎兵はコニー。とりあえず煉獄の谷アリーヌに出発。今日がアシックの命日だ。
In response to the Alliance Army's plea, Judith has agreed to provide soldiers. To meet up with reinforcements, the Alliance Army sets out for Aelel, the Valley of Torment. Unbeknownst to Claude, something else awaits them there.
クロードの知らないところで誰かが察知していた。
Why is it so hot? I'm getting all sweaty.
Don't be a wimp. Anything's worth it for more food supplies.
Move over, Raphael. Somehow you make the heat even worse.
暑さがさらに悪くなる。
Let's stay calm, everyone. Once we meet up with Judith's soldiers, we can go right back home.
ジュディットの兵さんと合流するまではちゃんとしなきゃいけません。ちゃんと戻らないと。じゃあジュディットさんとの合流したら帰れますか？それぐらいか。
Oh, I finally remembered. The legend goes that this valley was born from the wrath of the goddess.
女神の裁きが誕生した谷にたどり着いた。
They say a pillar of light poured from the heavens and completely burned away the forest that used to be here.
森だ、used to be。じゃあここにあった森か。なんか変な感じがするな。
So you're telling me the goddess, who is supposed to be benevolent, burned a forest to a crisp? Typical.
That's what the legend would have us believe, but it's not recorded in any of the scriptures.
マリアンの喋んな。
Either it's completely made up, or the goddess is some kind of monster.
女神様。
Huh? Is that?
The time for idle chatter is over, Claude. Look over there.
アイドル。ここのアイドルってなんか偶像とかよくあるアイドルじゃなくて、なんかふざけたっていう。ふざけたおしゃべりの時間も俺だ。
Ah, has someone come to greet us?
誰かが挨拶してるかい。
That banner does not bear the Daphne crest.
ダフネル家のもの。バーナー。旗ってバーナーだっけし、あれランドルフはシンボルって言ってたよね。
If memory serves, that's the crest of House Row, formerly lords of the
いや、い
kingdom.
ろいろあるな、思い出した。もうアイリメンバーとかじゃなくてメモリーサーブとか。ノーベ家の紋章。王国の。王国古山の貴族。
They joined the Empire's side without hesitation during the coup. And now here they are, lying in wait for us.
House Row is mediocre and vulgar, but I hear their knights are powerful.
What about the Daphne soldiers? You don't think...
Judith will be fine. It would take a lot more than that to take her down.
Judith なら大丈夫。
Everyone, prepare for battle. I leave the command in your capable hands, my friend.
Let's go.プレッティたっぷり。まあまずは速攻上かな。メンバー10人少ねえ32のやつがいるからちょっと下がってる。ちょっとね、今回スリル出す。誰置いとこうかな。31で一番伸びてて、なおかつレベルが上げやすいやつお前だよ。この2人シーン結構怪しいんだよな。ちょっと急がないと。セテスヒルダは前に見たことあるから。ドリル君ちょっとおのぶんぶん。で、レオンに今回置いていく。武器このままでいい。イグナート、アンテム、ラーファイと。レオンにの支援遅れてるの誰だ？出てきたよ。テテスはそれ以上にスリルが遅れてるから。どれに行く？ユーリスね、なんか4でしょ。4ってなんだよ、4って。トレーニング訓練金がやっと高速落ちしないぐらいか。
Well, is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
さらに軽くなったぞ。もしかして他のも軽くなったりするのか。サンバース9トレーニング、銀の剣8 レビュー10万みたいな。これ何の用途足か。アーマースペイヤー。
Come back. Well,
レオニ。なんでリペアと連成が別なんだろう。
is that thanks a bunch.
それ見とこう。
Is that thanks a bunch.
イグナートにトレーニング。
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
65発も打ってれば十分だ。
Is that thanks a bunch. Come back.
セテスね。ギノ玉ちょっとクロード送りだな、これ。どんなもんや。ギノ玉。で、命中が欲しいのね、いるだろ。アーチャリーイン式玉じゃなくて癒しの杖。回避リング、技能玉、癒しの杖、命中の杖、女神の腕輪。キラーもそんな出番ないな。マジック魔力13。他に弓で魔法打つの。まあレオンよりはマシかな。グループ何持ってんだっけ。いいんで。バルタ防御リングかな。ドローミ、強さ強い。それですね、どうしようかな。金軸ブレスレットはレオンに。こんなに増えたんだ。バルタあれつけてる。こんな騎士団じゃなくてエドマンドトロー騎士団。ああ火力随分下がるけど。何よりバルタちょっと命中そう。動き兵15か。福祉隊、黒騎兵、インデスター、ヌーベル、エンマ、エルマンド・フェイ、同盟スナイパー。有利つけれるんだけどさ、どいつもこいつも回避がお察しなんだよ。 回避がお察しというか。これは計略がクソだしな。リッシー同盟賢者団セテスバルキリ戦機隊。デスタの兵団も卒業していいかも。思ったけどレオニーこのデスターの方がいいわな。一発しか撃てねえの。ローレントまだなれるんですか。1000を何か見たんだ。先に鍵宝箱。ストッキー持ってんのって。ストッキー持ってる人。アッシュが最上級パス。うちで盗む使えんのは先生とユーリス。攻撃43か。速さ32。スピードが足んない。ユーリスもためじゃね。リッシーってスピード落とす技なんですか。なんか持ってた。即死させそうな気もする。スワン一発当てればいける。Let's go.
The Valley of Torment. Perhaps a good place to finish off my life as a knight. Only if that puny force of children is able to kill me, of course.
So, their general must be that stubborn-looking old man. He looks like he wouldn't even forgive a sobbing child. It's good we came armed for the occasion. Care to find Judith? Flames are flaring everywhere and burning people where they stand. ALL is a terrible place. Everyone, if you don't want to get burned to a crisp, watch your step.
足元に気をつけろ。じゃあ燃えたくなかったら気をつけろか。
What's my strategy?
あと足落とすか。なんかすんげえソシャルみたいな格好してるけどパラディンなの。
At the ready.
Sunshine.
I'm in.
Steady now.
Shall we?
ヒルだ。
I'll do my best.
ポニーに
Let's make this quick.
リッシーの友情パワー
Oh,
は
yeah.
バルだ。
Guide me well.
地形耐性持ってんの誰今。テテスマリアンヌだっか。
The crest of flames! Ha! Quite full of themselves, aren't they?
Just as I thought. The professor's army. But it's too late to back out now.
戻るに遅すぎた。
In Lenato's place, I have to do my duty.
Ah! もう最上級出てくるのか。ロード回収して戻ってきた。ボルトアクス。必殺ジャラジャラ。圧力軽くねえな。それこそ初陣だ。最長の5年分戦隊つけてるか。
Lament your weakness. I've gotten stronger, haven't I?
Roger.
Smells like a brawl.
No spellだ。
I will not die yet.
私まだ死ねない。単制限とかないのかな。同じくカゴ系の。ああ、何ターンかはちゃんと来る。
I'll try. Never let your guard down. I still have a long way to go.
I assume a stray arrow finished it.
I'll defeat you. Still alive.
Exemplary.
なんだこんな遠くから来る。 すがに命中読んじゃな。アッシュも来る。来た。お、ガスパール騎士だ。スーパーで落としきれんの。
I don't want to fight you, Professor. But this is how it has to be. There's no turning back. I know this is it, but I don't want to die.
マスターシールは盗めねえな。有利したらしい。めっちゃくちゃな火力を手に入れたマリアンヌ。
I won, didn't I?
みんなの次は上だ。
Shall we?
ここに真ん中のやつに集団ファイヤーいけるかな。うわめっちゃ怖い。ヒルダ出番だな。なんで魅力25もあんだよ。なんでヒルダ38もあるんだよ。やっぱ会心インチキだわ。今のうちに今のうちに。倒せるやつは倒せる。
It's done.
Haven't withered away just yet.
技はでかい。
You got yourself killed.
エドマンドつけたい。
My joke of a life drags on.
Appreciate it.
上。この頃持ってきてねえな。持っていける？2人なる受け切り。よくない。
Once I've decided you're done,
ドローンで言うとかなりきついんじゃねえか、火力が。いや、バジラはあんまり変だ。うわ、エドモンド騎兵様々。
You're fresh out of luck.
耐えるんかい。
I've got no time for mercy.
I assume a stray
いいの
arrow
かい、魔
finished
法の
it.
命中だからな、気になるのは。まあ魔法外さなかっただけいい。
Here we go! Attack them from both sides!
両サイド。うわ、一気に来た。
Watch and learn.
Not so fast.
あった。
Nice try.
Oh, old Gwendol is here, and he doesn't look to be an ally.
味方ではなさそうだ。グエンダルがここにいる。味方ではなかった。
Oh, the hero of Daphne is here. I'll expect more from her than the young ones.
やめてちょっとまともに相手したくないんだよね。よく追撃できるんだ。どっちかっていうとバルか追撃される側じゃなかったっけ。 水の後ハンターボレー。こいつ。ナイスね。
I made it.
Huh. 連撃足りない。ブレイブランス、そういう武器じゃない。邪魔くさ。プレイヤーにいけないか。いけない。フライクーゲラはこんなの使いたくない。
Don't get used to this.
遅いやつにはめっぽっつえな。まず一人。
We're all desperate, aren't we?
ドローバック。先行マリアンヌかな。後ろから馬来てんだよ。はい。あ、でもさすがにジュリスは強い。だから命中不安ならなんだ63って。あ、これ次のターン死ぬんじゃね。
Gotta use your head sometimes.
ワンコン。低迷値当ててくれんね。一発でも当てればいい。
It was a team effort.
何か
A fitting outcome.
あ
I can't afford this setback.
Just a scratch. Timing.
どんどん来るな。
Predictable. No.
有能。ノスフェルで落とせる。
You lost that one.
すげえさんやっちゃって。
I won't allow it.
Yeah, なんでユリスこんな火力ねえんだ。バル。歯食いしばってもダメなんですけど。
So, you're finally here, Supreme Leader. And something extra has tagged along.
ここまで来たぞ。余計なのもくっついてる。
Sorry, Judith. That rat got away.
Hey, don't worry. And here, you should have this. Perhaps it will come in handy.
これなら持っていける。50。有利と力プラス2。アーマーやらせた方がいいんじゃね。
I wasn't about to let you go.
ユーリスの原因あれか、騎士団か。騎士団の黒橋そんな強くないんだよ。
You. No, let's leave the pleasantries for later. First, I want you to take this. It's nothing important, but it may prove useful.
大したもんじゃないが便利。大したもんじゃないが便利だな。G でも G おのか。
Appreciate it.
攻撃持ってないとどうとでもなるけど。スナイパーやってくれるのはでかいね。まず一人。
Can't afford to slack off.
ドローバックまでしなくちゃいけないか。覚えておいてよかった。バジラパンチは使いたくない。ユーリスが経験値稼がないときつい。ああ、油に打てばよかった。
Imagine being defeated by me.
Give the goddess my regards, yeah?
なんか来る。死にはせん。3人、4人。ヒールだ、ちょっと下に回ってもらおうかな。
Too weak.
このターンで決めるか。次のターンで決める。
I know just what to do.
Thanks, pal.
Punch.
Once I've decided you're done, you're done.
My moment has arrived.
いいね。
Sorry, but I must.
Any merit I have pales beside yours.
これってさ、確かじっちゃんの撃破で。じっちゃんの撃破ってことはあれか。ダメだ、このターンであれ取ってもらわないと。チェストキー。いけんの？あ、いけた。
No time to slow down.
よし。
I will keep making progress.
ヒント。
My joke of a life drags on.
ちょっとお馬さん実習ですね。ポニー。もうこのターンで蹴りつける。
Appreciate it.
増援湧いてこられても迷惑だ。
You know what to do.
3番間違えた。やだ、俺は戦闘会話見たいの。
I'll do my best.
どうどう。多分出るんだよな、次のターン。
What's my strategy?
面白い飲みくらせない。
Guide me well.
飲み汁戦記。
Sunshine.
ああ、めっちゃ低い。友情前提だな。もう勇者ではいらなくね。よし。
That is all.
Let's make this quick.
どうぞ。予備権力が残してる。あ、うぜえなこれ。
Steady now.
Oh, yeah.
こいつに対して。
I'm in.
邪魔だな。 イズでまず落とすか。このターンでクリアするのはもういいんだけど。
For the future of Fodlan.
久しぶりに
I
力
want
外
to
し
do
た
my
な。
part.
デビログってさ、1ダメージ与えないとダメみたいな条件ないよね。こっちの方が入るかも。
So, you've chosen to turn your blade against the Count. Never thought I'd see the day, Mongo.
And yet you are seeing it, aren't you? Say what you will. I know your true feelings for me. Sure, you watched my back by order of the Count, but you cared too. You were the only one who treated me as an equal.
That is all in the past. This is no time for misplaced sentimentality. I must do what I came here to do.
それやるべきこと。騎馬特攻向こうの盾か。いや、ユーリュック君、もう一旦動き止めるようなことがあればいいんだけど、多分次のターン絶対援軍来る。あー、ランカ君の盾欲しいな。でもな、絶対来るからもういいや、仕方ないか。ここまで来たらもう防御なんかあってねえようなもんだから。
At the ready.
ランパスの盾をください。あ、だからリッシーのあれ耐える。空想パンツ。まず一つ。
Smells like a brawl.
預かる。
Imagine being defeated by me.
Shall we? Never let your guard down.
グッバイじっちゃん。どっちか取る。
Does a whelp like you really expect to kill me? I am Gwendol, the Grey Lion, a knight by the hand of Count Rowe. Do your worst. So I have found a place to die. Young ones, I thank you.
That old man must have been struggling with the position he found himself in. It's time to gather ourselves and pull back our troops.
俺も次のターン死ぬ。よしよし。どうしようかな。24か。
To think we'd get into a scrap here, of all places.
いや、今日はここまでにしておこう。
We're lucky we all made it out alive.
こんなことに巻き込んですまない。
Don't worry about it. In this day and age, it's a miracle I've been unscathed this long.
こんな日、こんなご時世だ。
Anyway, long time no see, Professor. Are you still watching this boy's back?
まだ少年の後ろに。
Can you quit calling me a boy in front of everyone? I'm the leader of the Alliance now. It's not proper.
みんなの前でボーイと呼ぶのやめてくれ。今は同盟のリーダーだ。
Not proper, is it? Says the leader who has neglected Alliance territory for years. If you're really the master tactician, you should go back to working quietly at whatever little desk you do your planning on.
マスタータク。やべ、なんか卓上の鬼神とかより随分かっこいい呼び方だな。
Don't call me that either. Who even came up with that nickname?
It's a perfect title for a boy who loves crafty schemes as much as you do. You should be grateful to the professor. On your own, you'd look like a scoundrel of a leader.
Claude's usually so flippant, but even he gets overwhelmed when Judith is around.
As expected from the leader of the prestigious House Daphne, her dignity is beyond compare, even if she is no longer one of the 5 great lords. The 5 most influential lords of the Leicester Alliance. They hold the voting rights at the Round Table conferences. House Daphne used to be included among their ranks, but division from within has hastened their decline. Their vote has since been passed to the emerging Margrave Edmund.
Thanks for the exposition, Gloucester boy.
クロスタルのボーイ。
Boy, I will not.
Now to business. There were some unexpected interruptions, but I've brought soldiers and supplies as promised.
Thanks, Judith. I'll gladly take them off your hands.
Hold your horses, boy. You're misunderstanding.
誤解するんじゃない。
These soldiers are precious to me. I made them what they are. I'm not about to loan them out to someone.
No? Then why did you come here?
What I'm saying is that I'll be joining your army. You're going to fight the Empire with the Knights of Seros, right? Fight for Lady Rhea? Not without me.
That's admirable and all, but we still don't know for sure if Rhea is in the...
Oh, she's there. A witness saw Lady Rhea being dragged off by the Imperial Army after the battle 5 years ago.
5年前だ。
Are you sure?
One of my own saw it happen. I'm certain.
So we were right in our decision to fight against the Empire.
アロイスさん。
But you're the leader of House Daphne. Is it okay for you to leave your territory unattended?
And what about you? Is it okay for you to leave the Regan territory unattended?
That's... I've left it in the hands of a reliable retainer and...
信用できるリテイナー。
And I've asked that retainer to watch over Daphne territory as well.
Wait. You just up and decided to get my retainer to do that without even asking me? No respect, this one.
リテイナー？
Oh, you haven't met him yet, Professor? His name is Nardell.
ナーデル。
He strikes me as a really special individual. And he's quite handsome, too.
So that's your definition of handsome?
No objections, then? Good. That settles it. House Daphne is now yours to command.
I'm sure you'd come along even if I refused. So be it. We'll be counting on you, Judith. With Judith joining our forces, we've secured some more troops and supplies, albeit not many.
I'm sorry it couldn't be more.
No, it's enough for the time being. We'll use them to secure even more troops and supplies. The key to my plan is Count Gloucester, the leader of the pro-Empire faction in the Alliance.
鍵はグロスタール卿。
You intend to sway my father to join the other side?
If Count Gloucester were to switch to the other side, that would basically unify the alliance. Then we could utilize our full military force in the fight against the Empire.
You don't mean to ask me to persuade him, do you? That would be quite impossible.
多分無理。
I don't plan on it. We'll just take his concerns out of the equation. The Aramid River flows along the border between Gloucester territory and the Empire, right?
グロスタル、アミッド海岸はグロスタル領に隣接してるだろう。
Of all the bridges that cross it, the Great Bridge of Murden is the only one near Gloucester territory large enough for an army.
ウィルディンの橋はグロスタル領に隣接してる。
Currently, the Imperial Army occupies it.
帝国軍が住んで
So, if we were to capture the bridge,
橋を押さえることができる。
Count Gloucester would be freed from the threat of the Empire, thanks to us.
グロスタル領は俺たち、グロスタル伯は俺たちのおかげで帝国の脅威から解放する。
but we have to pass through Gloucester territory to reach the Great Bridge of Murden, do we not?
でもグラスタール領を通過しなければならない橋を渡るために。
Yes, and if we attempted it, naturally he would try to stop us.
普通なら止めようとするだろう。
I'm sorry, but I must ask. Surely you do not plan to engage in combat with my father.
父上と戦うぞ。
Don't worry. I want him as a future ally. What good would it do to waste both of our forces fighting?
一つの兵が戦って無駄にするのはいいと思うか？なんか策でもある？
Who do you think you're talking to, Teach? Preparations are in the works even now.
So the master tactician is finally going to show us his true power. I'm looking forward to it.
I'll do my best to live up to that name by making my scheme as impressive as possible.
どの辺までやろうかな。16章の出撃までか。
Part 2. Verdant Wind. Lone Moon. The Rose-Colored River.
そしてイグナーツの誕生日で。
The Alliance army successfully rendezvous with Judith in Aelel. With the addition of House Daphne's forces, the time has come to invade Empire territory.
?3月8の探索までやろう。
Preparations are complete. Now it's a game of patience. As they say, good things come to those who wait.
準備は終わった。
Care to elaborate on this plan of yours, Claude? Can we really do this without battling my father?
父上と戦わずに済む。
Pretty soon, Count Gloucester will need to gather his troops in the northern part of his territory.
グロスタル領は北に兵力を集めている。王国と戦うため、リーゴン・ダフネルと戦うため。
You got it, Teach.
The combined forces of the Regan and Daphne houses will threaten the northern part of the Gloucester territory.
グロスタル領の北をリーガンとダフネルが脅える。
Nardell, that retainer I mentioned, is going to draw their attention.
ナデル、さっき話したやつが注意を引きつける。
We'll take that opportunity to make our way through Gloucester territory and launch a surprise attack on the Great Bridge of Murden.
グロスタル領を通過する機会を得て奇襲をかける。ウィルディンの橋に。
And Are you not concerned about the possibility that I may tip off my father?
そんな確率かかる。
The future of the Alliance rests on this battle. I'm certain you won't betray us.
お前は裏切らない。
I will ensure our success.
僕も確信してる。
I know you will. If we can win this fight, then our next goal will be to topple Enbar, the Imperial capital.
勝てば次の目標はテート。
I said before that my plan was to meddle with the Empire, but I'm gonna do you one better.
俺の作品かな。帝国に勝つのも帝国に勝つのは策の途中。
We are going to defeat the Empire, once and for all. But to do that, we can't afford to slip up here. Bear that in mind and prepare yourselves for the coming battle.
3月2日、インディカの日。これスルーされたんだ。
There's someone who's slightly off. Oh well, that adds some color, I suppose.
I can't sing very loud.
誰？ヒルだ。
Professor, I asked to be on the sidelines. Why did you put me on the battlefield?
端に置くように頼んだのにどうして戦場に出す？
You did protect me, so I guess I can't complain. Wait a second, you're hurt. Did that happen when you were defending me? Oh, you're lying. How could you be so reckless? Perhaps you'll say that that's what friends do. They look out for each other and save each other. But if I saw you getting attacked, I wouldn't risk my neck to save you.
リスクが多い。首、あなたを刺してあなたを助けるのに首交換かける。
No! Don't overestimate me. I don't know if I've told you this, Professor. I have a very impressive big brother. I'm not just saying that. He's strong, smart, nice. He's basically perfect. Before Claude turned up, people talked about him becoming the next leader of the Alliance. Don't mention that to Lawrence, by the way. He never shuts up about that kind of thing.
ロレンツ君には言わないで。ちなみに彼はこういうことに上がんなかった。シャットアップ、黙ってないっていうことか。こういうことには黙ってない。
Anyway, my parents have high expectations for my brother, and he almost always meets them. No one expects anything of me. If something's even a little bit difficult, I find someone else to do it for me. That's what I've done my whole life.
人に失望させるのが怖い。
Of course! I can't stand the idea of not meeting someone's expectations. I know how people react when that happens. From watching my brother, I mean. People force their expectations on you, and then if you fail, they look so disappointed. Whenever that happens to my poor brother, he looks just devastated. So, don't expect anything of me, please. That way, I can't disappoint you.
何も期待しないが信じてはいる。
You're stubborn. Okay, fine. Keep believing in me. I do want to support you and support my friends. I just don't want to let you down.
これで終わりかよ、ヒルダへ。おっと、資格試験受けるの忘れてた。まず風呂だろ。
Hey there.
ユーリス、斧あげるか。火力がマジで深刻なんですが。セテスの命中はフレイいるからまだマシなんだよな。セテス自身も技悪くねえし。ユーリスの技がマジでどうしようもない。せめて鉄の剣持って高速落ちはやめてほしい。で、ユーリスだな。ユーリスブリガントさせねえとダメだこりゃ。ああ。なんだこの二人。いけるか。お願いお願いお願いお願いお願い。よし。おね。変にドリフティングする気持ちだ。
Things have gotten a lot more interesting since we joined up with Judith, haven't they? Anyone who casually treats Claude like he's just some kid is not a person to be trifled with.
クロードを子供のように扱う人がいるとは思わなかったって言ってるのかな。人間じゃない。
I think Captain Gerald would have liked her. I hope someday I can be as strong, kind, and level-headed as her.
彼女ぐらいになりたい。いや、ジュディットたまたま耐えてくれたけど結構危なかったぞ。
Maybe. I don't know where he recruited that man, but Claude's got an eye for great talent. I'm talking about his retainer, Nardell. I've only spoken with him briefly, but he seems to have a fair amount of both brains and brawn, with the skills to match. But there's something about him I can't quite place, like I've somehow heard of him before.
どっかで聞いたことがある。
I see. If our plan succeeds, we'll arrive at the Great Bridge of Murden unscathed. The important part is what happens next. We're evenly matched in terms of military power, more or less. So if we can just launch a surprise attack.
臨終感。
I wouldn't be so sure. That bridge is almost like a fortress. The defense there is rock solid.
橋は要塞のようなもんだ。
But that's why you're here, Teach. No matter the odds, you're the wild card we need to win.
ではここにはあんたがいる。何が起こるかも。あんたは俺たちの切り札だ。
If we're evenly...
What?
食事の時間。これドア鍵、金の魚、毒消し、アンチトキシン。何、ラファイル。
Thanks to all that food from Judith, I'm full for once. I've got so much energy. Let me at that great bridge of Murden. I'll bust it down myself. Oh, but then how do we cross?
どうやって渡るんだ。ベル、ブリガントも。ブリガント多分取る余裕ねえな。なんでや。テスト3。
The flavor is nostalgic to me for some reason. I'd like some more.
I've got food to eat and a place to sleep. I'm pretty darn happy with my life right now.
ギルダセテスが戦闘してるんだ。まだ外伝は出てた。誰？エターナルガーディアン、ウェア様か。
Really now? I need your help. There's unrest. I hope things... Hey, how about a favor?
スピードリング。闇商人まだ来ねえか。
I've been away from Garrick Mach for a while, but I came back when I heard the rumors of what you were doing. The scars of 5 years ago may still be raw, but it's nice to be back. Anyway, I'm going to start up business here again, so I look forward to your patronage.
温室って誰かいるの？
Hey!
アリエル・ポテメン。アリル。グリーングリーン。パパと二人でうんたらかんたら。品質ゲージってなんだろうね。あれ誰かいなかったっけ？
Professor.
夏。
The Great Bridge of Murden isn't just a bridge. It has the features of a fortress. I believe it was built for military purposes by the first leader of the Adrestian Empire.
ああ、信じてるというよりそう思ってるぐらいの感覚か。これ初代アドラスティア皇帝が作らせたと言われてる。
In other words, it's even older than the monastery.
言い換えれば修道院より古いですね。
So, if we occupy the Great Bridge, we'll have to search it from top to bottom.
橋を占拠したら上から下まで見てみたい。あ、イグナツ式追いつかれてる。
No.
You there? If Rhea really is in the Empire, then we must defeat the Imperial army by any means necessary.
帝国軍を倒すこと。絶対に帝国軍を倒す。
The people at large are just as concerned for Rhea's safety as we are.
多くの人々はレアの精神医学。
The sooner we can settle all our unease, the better.
セレスも結構難しいな。
I'm getting the hang of this.
Could I trouble?
スリルはどこだちなみに。
Legend says that pillars of light fell and ravaged ALL. I was reminded of that when I saw it.
伝説ではパイル。多分これパイル。光の矢だ。柱だ。光の柱が。リバージ。
Professor? Do you think those legends are true?
また似たようなことが起こるかもしれない。
I suppose you may be right. There's no way to be sure it won't.
どう
There are still so many things we don't understand in this world.
この世には理解できないことがいっぱいある。ベレちゃん進行いくつだっけ今。進行 C プラ。オーラ覚えるよりもファイヤー覚えた方が早そうだ。スリルどこ？
Is it true Lady Rhea was dragged off by the Imperial Army? I heard that was true. Why'd they take Lady Rhea? Professor, they didn't take her to kill her, did they?
なんでレア様を殺さないんでしょう。あ、じゃあレア様を連れて行くために殺されたんじゃないでしょう。多分これ。
Yeah, good point. If they did, we'd have heard about it by now. You gotta help her, Professor. I'm begging you.
I am grateful.
Thank you. Oh, wow, thanks.
I thank you.
Profess invading the Empire at last, are we? I cannot still the wild palpitations in my chest. I have made myself ready to the extent that I could, but now that the day draws near,
やべ、なんつってんのか
I
わからん。
fear that to proceed will be to abandon all hope of restoring the Imperial House of Nouvelle.
まあなんかヌーベル家の立て直しがチーリットではなってない。チーリットになるのではないかと不安になって。
Which leaves me with no choice but to appeal to you and Claude for that. My dream is in your hands.
私の手はあなたに託される。羽。
Invading the I have made I fear which leaves me with
命中があまりにもクソなんで馬上げた方がいい気がしてきた。
You have my gratitude. We needn't stand on ceremony. You may call for me whenever you like. The cunning to have my favorite tea brewed and ready speaks well of you. You have my gratitude.
コニーはマジでお茶漬けしないとダメ。
How delicious.
なんて美味しいの？
Oh?
修道院の規則。
Yes.
あ、コニーはこっちでしょ。
Oh?
もらって嬉しい贈り物。
Yes. Oh?
なんか楽しんでるように見える。
Yes. Your noble cause and my own grand dreams both ought to be held tight. May nothing stand in our way.
多分これ何言ってるか大体分かった。はっきりとは分かんなかったけど。コニーどれだ？女神像なんかもらっても嬉しくねえだろ。あら？
Wait, how? Oh?
物忘れ草リリー。赤ちゃんの吐息？アネモネ。
Wait, how? Yes.
カーネーション。
Wait, how? Oh?
もうたくさんあるな。
Wait, how? I could grow accustomed to this, and that wouldn't be such a bad thing, would it?
しょこい。
Damn. Would have thought that House Row would show up. They must have been sweating blood to get to Ayla from way out there.
血を浴びた？
Guess it's been a while since I left House Row, so it doesn't bother me much to have to fight them.
俺がローベ家を去ってから。
Kinda always knew I'd be the one to take that stubborn old donkey out. I've been ready for this.
Huh. That lady hasn't changed a bit since I was a kid. Still intimidating as hell. What a woman.
レディは変わらない。子供の時から。
Being me, I'm not nervous or anything. I'm not sure how to approach her. That's all.
彼女にアプローチしようとする。アプローチの仕方は知らない。
My luck, she'll treat me like I'm still a kid, even though I'm clearly a full-grown adult man.
こんなことに俺を子供扱いするなら。でも俺は立派な男に成長した。成長したとしても。
If that's the angle she takes, maybe I can get some nice hugs out of this. Huh? Oh, nothing.
なんでもねえよか。こんだけいれば十分だ。来週もし続けるし。じゃあちょっとあとはなんかアンナのクエストやって今日は終わりにしようと思います。
You have my thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
言えりったか。
You have my gratitude.
Hey there.
ベレちゃんの理学。ベレちゃん D にしときた方が良さそうだ。
It looks like people are slowly starting to come back to the town. I guess they feel safe now that you and the Knights of Saros have returned. Peddlers have become more common too, so there'll be food and supplies available. After being run down for all those years, it's really becoming livable again. Excuse me, could you do me a favor?
ベーキング。仕事の世話？証人、盗賊倒して確保してほしい。危ねえ、スルーすとこだった。
It looks like I guess after. Thanks so much. You're a sweetheart.
株。
Professor?
Hey, come again.
Really now?
Yay! Thanks!
Professor?
これあれじゃん、闇商人来て
It
くるん
looks,
じゃない？
I guess, peddler after being
ヒルダは何が似てるか。
I
ちょっと待って、ヒルダよく見たらマックスやん。
Hello there. This one, yes? I thank you. This one, yes? I thank you. This one, yes?
ボウフラ。
I thank you.
ジェムストーン、ジェムストーン、ジェムストーン。
This one, yes? I thank you. Return soon, please.
あと2回出れるかな。じゃあ今日はここまでにしようと思います。来てくださった皆様ありがとうございました。またよろしくお願いします。それでは。